Alright, first video of the day. For once, we're going to start off with Bitcoin instead of finishing off with Bitcoin. Now, if you are watching this and you're sub to my channel, you're probably used to the quite frequent uploads. I do have quite a busy day today, so do just excuse the upload schedule. I probably will be uploading a bunch of videos later. Maybe not as many as I do, but I will try to get at least 5 videos out today. So let's start off with Bitcoin. So you can see what we estimated in the previous video has pretty much played out. We said we either want to get a strong bounce on 40,000, and we said if we did close the weekly candle below this 40,000, then unfortunately we would be very bearish, and we estimated that we were going to come down, probably back test it and fall off the table. I don't have any scribbles on my chart saved from yesterday because I cleaned it up a bit, but you can go watch yesterday's video. But yeah, I mean, basically everything stands. We broke below, in my opinion, what is the most important thing we need to be above. In this daily candle that we've kind of just done today, we came back and back tested, or basically back tested the resistance or the support that's now flipped as resistance. So all in all, it does look like we're getting ready to head down. I could be wrong, and we could just reverse and smash out of here today, but in my opinion, I can't be bullish on Bitcoin in the short term until we do get back above 40,000. So you can see if we do zoom out on the the micro trend, we did have this nice little uptrend in place. It is now basically gone. I mean, I can redraw it like this, but this is why I'm not a big fan of trend lines, because you can just draw them a million different ways to say, oh look, we're still in an uptrend, and then if it comes down here, you could be like, oh look, we're still in an uptrend. So what, I'm looking at the key support. I'm looking at the most important level in my opinion, which is 40,000, which we have now broken below. If we do flatten this data, zoom back in, what I outlined in yesterday's video is I do expect us to now be coming back and back testing the 33,000 as we have broken out of this trend. If I was going to go back on that, I would say in the next day I would like to see a candle at least break above this this red trend line. So in my opinion, if we don't kind of get above 39.5-ish, ideally I'd like to be above 40,000. I would give it the benefit of the doubt if we did go back above 40,000, but in the short term, I am short term bearish on Bitcoin. So that does not mean I'm not accumulating. I am always looking for lower price targets for this coin to accumulate. So if we do go a little bit further down today, I will be having buying orders set in. I will be accumulating for the long term. These will not be short-term trades. So I know my channel is predominantly about what's happening in the short term and how you can trade the fibs and make a quick trade. But right now, as we have broken bearish, the only thing I'm going to be trading or accumulating is Bitcoin. In my opinion, it is not the right time to be buying altcoins. If we do come over to the Bitcoin dominance, well, to be fair, the Bitcoin dominance has broken below the 200 days, so do bear in mind we have done this before. We did have our weekly close on the Bitcoin dominance above, I do believe. Yeah, so our close was literally just above the 200-day moving average. So you could argue that as long as we do close next Sunday above this 200-day, I am still bullish on Bitcoin priced against altcoins. Some of the altcoins are having a slight pump today. I mean, you can see Mana is up 5%, Gala Games is up 4%, SLP is up a couple percent, but these all do kind of look like dead cat bounces in my opinion. To be fair, ETH has got back above the trend line, so a lot of these coins are very iffy right now. Solana is up, especially against the Bitcoin pair. But yeah, do bear in mind this could just be a bearish retest. For example, the total crypto market cap has just retested this red trend line. It obviously broke down below the 618, retested it, broke down bearish, came all the way down here, back tested this what was once flipped to support, now into resistance again, and we are heading down. So all in all, don't be surprised if we do something like this, go up, you know, this would be 7% for the total crypto market cap, but obviously, you know, a lot of these altcoins may have quite big bounces in the short term. Like, for example, I could see, you know, SLP going up maybe like 20% before heading down. So, you know, all in all, nothing has really been decided. I don't believe the stock market has opened. If we do come over here, I think this is... Yeah, so the stock market hasn't opened yet. Do bear in mind the stock market did have quite a decent amount of selling volume, as we have broken down below the 200-day moving average. So all in all, I'm going to be keeping my eye on what the stock market does. The crypto market cap and Bitcoin, all of these altcoins are heavily correlated to the stock market. So, you know, I know a lot of YouTubers don't cover the SPY stock market when doing crypto analysis, but, you know, this is my analysis. I do things a little bit different on this channel. This is obviously all my trading plan. So yeah, while the SPY stock market ETF is below the 200-day, which is, you know, still like a 2-3% pump from where we are now, I am, you know, not accumulating any altcoins. But yeah, like I did say, I mean, I will be accumulating some Bitcoin if we do start heading down. I do heavily welcome lower Bitcoin price targets, so, you know, is what it is. We did have our M pattern coming all the way down to this target here, so, you know, we are still about 3% away from our M pattern. If we do break below that, then, you know, I do see us probably coming down and back testing these previous lows at 32,000. So yeah, that's really all I see for Bitcoin right now. Do bear in mind, I did outline this in yesterday's video, but let me make like a big box over here so you can see kind of what I'm expecting as a worst case scenario. So I explained in yesterday's video that between 31,000 and 30,000 is Michael Saylor's average buy-in price. I believe there's a lot of confluence, a lot of confidence and confluence, that's a mouthful, coming down at this level. So the confidence is between 31 and 30,000. This is Michael Saylor's average buy-in price. I don't necessarily see us going too much further below that, and you can see 28,000 is the previous low that we put down here in the 21st of June. So in my opinion, 28,000 is really the max pain. Like, personally, I don't really see it ever coming back to the previous all-time high at 19,000. Could be completely wrong. You know, we do have a 786 down here at 23,000. If we did come down there, which I'm not saying we are, because in my opinion this big green box is going to be, you know, the last line in the sand, I would not necessarily be surprised if we saw a quick wick that, you know, no one is really able to buy or see coming to 23,000, and then have a huge pump, and then that would be it. I am of the opinion that we may be entering a short-term bear market. I am not of the opinion that 4-year cycles are going to keep on continuing indefinitely. I know everyone says this time is different, but I do believe, you know, it is just a whole different climate that is going on with the world right now. So while I'm not saying that bear markets are not going to exist, I wholeheartedly do believe that bear markets will always exist in crypto. I believe they'll always exist in the stock market. I mean, if bear markets exist in the stock market, which is much more stable than crypto, why would they not occur in crypto? I mean, you can see that we've had these big bear markets before, very short-lived in the stock market compared to Bitcoin. But, you know, like I said, I am of the opinion that we may have a short bear market, maybe a 3-month flush out before, you know, turning up maybe in March, April. I'm really pulling that price out my ass, but, you know, this is just kind of what I see. So obviously we have broken down of this M. We do have a micro 618 just here at 37.8. So, you know, we have had this little bounce from there, came up, got rejected from the 0.5. So, you know, in the next day or so, if we do bounce on 38 and just start breaking out of the 40,000 again, so be it. I will be accumulating altcoins at that point, because I do believe that we would be trending, you know, backwards and breaking the trend to the upside. But, you know, right now I believe all the most important levels have been broken. Total crypto market cap's below the 618, and looks like it's heading down to the 1.618 of this fib target that I've got from low to high. So that's all I see. Don't really want to drag out this video for too much longer. Do bear in mind as well, just quickly, the Bitcoin shorts did kind of fall off the table, but now they are rising again. So you know, do keep that in mind. If the Bitcoin shorts do just fall off the table, then I do believe Bitcoin would have a reversal. But you know, if we do kind of get into this box and start heading up, then you know, I believe that we'll enter a bear market for the next couple of months or so. So that's all I really see right now. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my own trading plan, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.